Hi Simon, how you doing?
Congratulations on all the awards behind you. I see
Well,
lots
thank
of.
you. It's hard work to polish them and keep them in sight.
How are things?
Things are great, and I get to talk with you again about Poker Face, which is one of my favorite shows. I mean, absolutely. And you're working with some great and wonderful people. First of all, Ryan Johnson is no slouch.
No, no, he's a treasure. He really is. He's a one of a kind brain. So I feel honored to get into the crevices of his brilliant mind. And yeah, like you look at Knives Out and you look at the way he tells stories, and to get to be part of that every week is pretty spectacular. So I feel very fortunate.
And Natasha Lyonne, I mean, wow, what a joy it must be to share scenes with her.
Yeah, it really is unique. She's incredible. She's just a little lightning rod. And she's incredibly smart and fast and kind of forces you to be alive in those moments, in those scenes, which is like is the greatest gift. And she's just a remarkable director as well. She directed the finale, which is one of the most exciting pieces of TV I've ever gotten to do with, you know, explosions and car chases and hot pursuits and all the kinds of stuff that I haven't really ever gotten to do in my life. So lots of action, lots of twists and turns, and I'm just so excited for people to see it.
Your character Luca is so well written and thanks to you, so well performed. And again, parts like this don't come along very often.
No, no, it's really unique. I mean, I feel very grateful to get to be in this company, playing this kind of part with this sort of arc as well. You know, to watch a character grow, to fumble his way up the ladder of the FBI. Such an earnest do-gooder, a real three-dimensional person. And again, on top of that, there's action, and that's just it's such a rare thing to have that kind of comedy and that thrill every week. I'm excited to do it, but I'm so excited for people to see this. It's such a fun ride. You can binge it and you could watch it one at a time. It's really spectacular. The writing is just as sharp as anything I've ever read. So yeah, very excited for people to check it out.
The series really reminds me so much of Columbo, because
Yeah.
it is a detective, but you're figuring things out with her, and she is such an interesting character to play opposite of, I would imagine, the character of Charlie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such a smart show, and in the way that Columbo and a lot of those 70s and 80s shows had these auteur directors, you know, involved in them, and whether it's, you know, you've got all those people, Spielberg and Cassavetes, all kind of circling around the like movie of the week era of 70s and 80s, and that's kind of what's going on here. It's like these incredible directors coming in, Miguel Arteta and Ty West and Natasha and all of these amazing, and Ryan, and then this cast of this rotating cast of like the best actors around, and you've got Cynthia Erivo and Aquafina and then Method Man and John Cho and Shalia Shawkat. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on. John Mulaney. It's just wild. So it really is like unlike anything I think on TV right now, and it's so needed. There's so much style to it and so much care. So and it's just so fun. It's just such a great reprieve. So I really I feel very lucky to be part of it.
How about hopping behind the camera and directing an episode?
Oh man, I don't know. No, I'm happy. I'm happy to just be tethered in, harnessed and placed here and there, and told how to fire the gun. And I don't want to be in charge of any of that stuff. Natasha is so great at it. It was so fun getting to, you know, to be in these scenes with her. You know, in these like car chases. and these like explosive moments, literally, and to be with her on screen and have her directing, and tied to a harness. Every man's dream. So it was really spectacular. But no, those directors are at the top of their game, and I love just getting to come in each week with a new cast of characters and new directors. It's just like, oh my God, it's such a treat.
It must be a dream come true. And as audiences more and more discover Poker Face, what do you think they get out of the series?
Well, I mean, like I said, I think in some way it's just a great uh reprieve from the chaos and the insanity of real life. And I think it's nice to really be placed in this world. You're in a new place, like a new location every week, with getting to follow around Natasha, who's like the most charming, wonderful person to watch. And so you've got this murder at the top of every episode, and you see who did it, and then you get to find out through the course of each episode how it happened. It's more of like a how done it. So you can kind of plop in at any point during the season. You can watch the last one first or the first one last. It really doesn't matter. You can binge them all. It's just such a fun escape, I think, honestly. And then it's like a puzzle. So if you like Knives Out and you like Columbo and it's just so funny, there's kind of something for everyone, whether you're showing up to see Cynthia Erivo play six characters, or if you're a fan of murder mysteries, or you're a fan of action, or Ryan's work, it's just all over. His fingerprints are all over it too. So,
And if you're a fan of Simon Helberg, it's always good to tune in.
well,
There
I
you
didn't
go.
want to say it.
But, but I did.
You get me. Yeah, yeah. You get me in car chases, and with a lot of swagger, a lot of sunglasses play. I've ascended to the heights of noirish detective. So I'm
You look
very
good in a suit, I'll tell you.
I I don't disagree. No. All right, thank you.
Before I go, and thank you for your time, I have to mention two things. One is what an incredible stint on The Big Bang Theory. It was such a great show and so heartfelt and lovely. It was a lovely show.
Yeah, it was a ride. 12 years, and just I mean, I feel like we're very lucky to have been a part of that kind of show at that time too. I just I don't think those shows, I don't know if they're going to come around much anymore. So
Yeah.
I feel really yeah, really fortunate.
And as I'm leaving, people should see you in Florence Foster Jenkins as well. What a great performance and what a great movie that is.
Thank you. That was yeah, that was a bucket list in so many ways moment for me. So I'm very proud of that one, and great company, of course, as well. So yeah, thank you.
Simon, thank you so much for your time and have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Have a great one.
Bye bye.